It's tea time with Jess and Alicia. We're here today to give you guys the tea. Cheers. I'm being a stand-in. So a stand-in is basically a step above an extra. It's a person who stands in for the actors while they are lighting the scene. Oh, you guys, actually, Alicia, I don't know if you knew we have some stand-ins for us today.
Do we?
Yeah, they're here right now.
Oh my
We're going to step
gosh.
out, and our stand-ins are going to step in.
Yeah.
You'll see they look just like us.
Just like us.
She looks just like me. Alicia, where's your stand-in? Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name's Tony Garcia. I am standing in for Alicia.
Yes.
As you can see, the resemblance is uncanny.
Yes.
And
You look great on camera.
You look great, you guys.
great, thanks. I'm super nervous.
So you
Super
guys-
nervous. My
Yeah,
first time
all right.
standing in. Okay, thanks so much.
And we're
All right,
back.
so- What's wrong with these stand-ins? Anybody know?
Tony did great. You did great.
You
as
guys-
Alicia.
Guess what? They did a great job, but they look nothing like us. Therefore, the opposite of what a stand-in should be.
Exactly. You want to stand in to look exactly like the actor or the actress. Okay?
As close as possible.
Skin color, hair color, eye
Height,
color, height, weight, everything. So Tony. Sorry.
So for a stand-in, the first step is to look like the person, okay? You want to make sure that you are within an inch or two in either direction. So, and weight-wise as well, that you're close. You don't have to be exact. Weight is probably, I wouldn't say it's the least thing we look at because we do look at it, but a lot of the time they want you to be as close to the actress as possible, actor, actress. And also skin color and hair color is very, very important. So a lot of the time we've had people who look great, but their hair was the wrong color and they've actually dyed their hair, lightened their hair to match.
Recently, they fired a stand-in on set because he was too short.
Yeah.
And they will do
And
that.
you know why? Because he lied about his height.
Don't say his name.
I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't do that. But please don't.
Talking more about Marquita.
Oh,
I wouldn't
please,
say that. I don't know what
Marquita,
you're
you
talking about.
you like to tell the tea.
No, I wouldn't.
You tell it. So the thing is, you don't want to lie about that because you get to set and you not only look bad, but you make us look bad. And then we can't bring you back and we can't trust you. So please try to do that. Age difference in actresses is a deal. And actors. Sometimes it doesn't matter. Again, if the skin tone and the height and all that matches in the experience. Other times, DPs will be very specific and say, don't give me a 25-year-old stand-in for a 60-year-old man. I don't want that because they want the lines in the face. But if the actress is young and we give her a stand-in who's 25 years older, that can be insulting. But also, it's, actresses and actors can be very self-conscious. They're getting looked at all the time. So if you're putting someone in for somebody and it doesn't look like them at all, then they can be like, is this how the world sees me? And you guys would feel the same way. So we do need to stay within age ranges, of course. But we do tend to go on the younger side as well. It just depends. The next important thing for a stand-in to have is experience. Alicia, do you want to be a stand-in?
Yes, I'm available.
Oh, great. Do you have any stand-in experience?
No, never.
Okay. Well, you look just like the actress. Have you ever been on set?
Yeah, I was a background in Empire a couple times.
The next thing we would do is we would look at her response, like,
That. And so I got the job. Shh, I got the job.
no, we're going to look at all the time she's been on set and see if she showed up on time. I'm going to ask other people who've worked with her. I'm going to ask the coordinators, does Alicia do a good job on set? Can she follow directions? She was cast as a waitress. How does she do when you guys give her directions? And if they give a good response, then we're going to give her a chance.
I'm always on time.
Loki D. Wolf said, at least training I got in acting school. So he's talking about, like, if you've gone and you've trained as an actor, you have experience, that should be enough for experience. And it is, but it's not. I think it just depends. If you've never been on a film set and you don't know how it works at all, it's going to be difficult for you. I didn't know. I came from a theater background. I had no clue what a stand-in is. I knew what an understudy was, but not a stand-in. So I wouldn't have known that if I hadn't worked in this industry. So we want you to at least have had some experience on set. We will talk you through it if it's your first time. If you look like the actor, that's how you guys get stand-in experience. And we all, we want you to have that. We want you to have that experience. Marquita, tell us what you do as a stand-in. What is your job?
Yes, what I do is that when they call for rehearsal, we let the actors and actors go inside and do their thing. And then they say market rehearsal, which all the second teamers will go in there. We'll look. pay attention, and whatever they're standing, we will stand right there for camera and lighting. Sometimes we'll do a second team rehearsal to see how it's gonna turn out in the camera, and then they will say, bring in first team, second team, you can relax.
That's first team is your cast. Second
Kalamazoo.
team are their stand-ins. So when
Kalamazoo.
they say second team, that's when the stand-ins
Yeah.
jump up
Yes.
and go to the mark.
Okay.
Um,
So you watch the actors rehearse,
Yes.
so you know where to go.
Yes, I watch it on the camera to see whatever they're standing. If they move their mark, I will go to that new mark that they moved them to.
Torres.
Jorge.
He's my stand-in on The Shy, and he's like, like Marquita. He's a perfect example of what a good stand-in is. Like, as soon as I turn around, boom, there he is. Whenever I change my blocking, if I have a new mark, boom, he's on it. He's constantly paying attention. He's always there, on point, knowing exactly where they've moved me. Because sometimes I move myself, and sometimes the PAs come and move the mark, and he's always paying attention to whenever that happens, and he's always there. He's like, yesterday he was there with the same color shirt that I had on, which wardrobe will take care of that kind of thing. But yeah, it's just a matter of just being that much more attentive. Like, as an extra, there's a lot of downtime.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of hurry up and wait is what we like to say.
Mhm.
But when it comes to being a stand-in, there's very little downtime, because even if it is downtime, you still have to have like one eye paying attention to what's going on, any changes, any adjustments, any whatnot. So yeah, that's kind of really the big thing about being a stand-in.
Let's talk really quickly about interacting with the actors.
Okay, I'll tell you my stand-in experience. When I was a stand-in, the actress never spoke to me. She didn't say a word to me. She didn't ask me my name. She didn't introduce herself. Nothing at all. And I knew from my past experience to give whoever that person is their space. And if she does approach me, then I will talk to them. But if she doesn't, then I'm not going to. And that's something that we definitely do tell our stand-ins. Don't engage.
Actors come in. They could come in one day and have a full-on conversation with you, but the next day it's a reset. You set a reset button, and you treat it like it's the first time you've met them. You let them approach you, because you might have had an intense conversation about your life, but then they come in today and they're being weird with you. And maybe it's because they have a really intense scene they have to do, or they have to cry, or they have to get angry, and their focus is different that day. So every day should be a reset. You have to have great availability, you guys. It's really, really important, because, for example, and that's the difficult part, right? Because you might be a stand-in for a specific character like Gabby, but Gabby doesn't work every single day. So it can be hard for Marquita. She's got to juggle another job with this job. So having flexibility in your schedule, doing a side gig, doing your stuff on the side, that's kind of important to get you where you need to be. Do they require you to memorize lines? Not on this show, but we will have off-camera reads, and you get a bump for that.
Yeah.
I've been on other shows where they want on Widows, I believe, if any of you ladies are watching who were the stand-ins, on Widows, they did ask them to read the lines because he wanted to see the whole scene, right? But not on Empire. All right, guys. So we're going to end this edition of Jess and Alicia's Tea Time. So shine on, stand-ins. Shine on.